This is it, Gail. I'm going.
Oh, honey, don't say that.
I'm going, Gail. I know it. But before I go, I want you to tell me something. And I want you to be completely honest.
All right, Vern. What do you want to know?
It's about our kids, Gail. Look at him. There's our oldest, Henry. He's grown up to be the finest doctor in the state. Went to medical school and graduated at the top of his class. And then there's our middle child, Jason. He's become a famous musician. Played with all the greats. Diane Reeves, Sonny Rollins, Willie Pickens. And then there's Ralph, that puny little runt. We pay for him to go to one of the best colleges in the country to study to become a marine biologist. And what does he do? He moves back in with us and loafs around all day.
What are you getting at, Vern?
Tell me that he's not my son, Gail. He can't be mine, that lazy, good-for-nothing pile of crap. Tell me, if you love me, that he's not my son.
You want to know the truth?
Yes, Gail, tell me the truth.
He is. The other two ain't.
What?
Barbara.
Yes, Vance?
There's something I've been meaning to tell you.
What is it, Vance?
Barbara, I love you. I've loved you since the moment I first saw you. I love you, Barbara, and I can't bear the thought of living without you.
Oh, Vance. Oh, Vance.
What is it, Barbara?
Vance, you and I can never be together.
But why, Barbara?
You see, Vance, I'm in love with John.
John?
Yes, John.
John?
John.
John?
John.
John?
John.
You called?
Yes, John, we did.
What is it, Barbara?
I finally told him, John. I told him that I love you and not him. And now we can be together at last.
Oh, Barbara.
What is it?
We can never be together, Barbara. My heart belongs to another woman.
Who is it? Who is it that's stolen your heart from me?
It's Isabel.
Isabel?
Isabel!
You called?
Yes, Isabel. I called you in here to tell you something.
Well, what is it, John?
Isabel, I love you. I've loved you for the longest time. Words alone can't express the depth of my love for you.
Oh, John.
Oh, no.
What is it, Isabel?
I'm afraid that I love another.
Who is it?
Hey guys, what's all this commotion about?
Hello, Norman.
Him? That no good playboy? Isabel, he'll only end up breaking your heart.
Am I missing something here?
Oh, Norman. Everybody else knows now. You might as well know it too. I love you. I burn for you. I need you, Norman. Say we'll be together forever, Norman. Say it and I'll be the happiest girl in the world.
Oh, Isabel.
Told you so.
Oh, shut up.
Who is she, Norman? Who is this woman who's got this hold on you? I promise not to disembowel her. Much.
Hello, Norman.
Catherine Mason!
Yes, it's all a part of my devious plan to make every boy in the school fall head over heels in love with me.
But why, Catherine?
I don't know, I was bored one day.
Just how many men have you lured into your web of wantonness and lust?
Well, so far just Norman here, but it's a start at least. Hey, John. Like what you see? Dang it.
Oh, Catherine, you don't need any of the other boys here. You already have my entire heart. For you, I've even given up my playboy ways. Be with me, Catherine, and you'll have all the love and affection your heart could desire.
I'm sorry, Norman, but my heart belongs to no man.
Hi, is this the WJMU studio? I was supposed to meet a friend here. She's having me do some voice acting for her.
Well, hello, nurse.
Actually, Actually, I'm a theater major.
Whatever. Just kiss me.
I have a boyfriend.
Crap!
Will no one at the station ever find happiness?
No. The end.
All right, the ayes have it. The motion to make September 21st Bill Murray Day in Decatur passes.
We will now begin our citizens forum and invite members of the community to take the podium.
Order!
One at a time, please! You there, with the purple blouse. You go first.
Thank you.
Damn it, are you kidding me?
I knew I should have worn my purple blouse.
Good evening, esteemed council members. My name is Priscilla Ortiz. I own a bakery near the downtown area, and I would like to request the removal of a fire hydrant from the lawn area in front of my property. You see, I've just finished redecorating my shop, both inside and out, and the fire hydrant simply does not fit anymore.
Wait, now, Miss Ortiz, what do you mean the fire hydrant doesn't fit anymore?
It clashes, sir. It simply does not fit the new motif that I've selected. It throws the whole thing way off, and I'd like it removed, please.
Miss Ortiz, we cannot remove a fire hydrant near your property simply because it clashes with the design of your shop. Do you have any idea how much of the taxpayers' money that would cost? I'm sorry, miss, but we just can't do it.
Can I at least have permission to paint it black then?
What? Why black?
So it can blend in better with the other decorations. I'm going for a galaxy-type vibe with planets and stars and such.
Miss, the whole point of a fire hydrant being bright red is for it to stand out. We can't let you repaint it. I'm sorry.
Fine then, I'll just have to move my shop. Again! I don't think there's another decent building left near downtown that I can afford. I guess I'll just have to move my business to Mount Zion then.
We're very sorry to hear that. Next! Order, please! You, sir, in the ill-fitting suit.
That was an unnecessary description, but okay. Hello, I'm Frederick Dillon, Editor-in-Chief of the Decatur Daily Herald Tribune. I'm here to speak out against what I believe to be a spiteful and violent slander campaign against our publication. Just this past weekend, someone spray-painted the words fake news and liberal snowflake garbage on one of the sides of the building and broke nearly every single window with a baseball bat. Whoever it was wore a very elaborate disguise, so you can't tell who it is in the security footage, but I have a strong hunch on who it is.
Have you contacted the police department about all this?
Yes, and they were of absolutely no help at all. In fact, the person I spoke to over the phone said we deserved it for our supposedly biased coverage of the gubernatorial campaign. Can you believe that?
Mr. Dillon, what is it exactly that you want the city council to do about this?
Nothing, really. I just needed to vent to someone.
Okay, then. We'll be moving on. Next, please.
All right, third time.
Seriously, people, conduct yourselves in a calm, respectful manner. Let's have you go next, sir. You, the one in the jean jacket, come forward.
Hello, my name is Ben Jackson. I'm a full-time patriot, and I would publicly like to congratulate the Decatur Daily Herald Tribune for being Decatur's top provider of fake news in 2018.
Ben Jackson, you son of a bitch! I knew it was you posting all those frickin' signs all over downtown.
Can I speak, Mr. Dillon?
I'll bet you're the one who vandalized our building, too. I ought to kick your ass right here and now.
Oh, just because I disagree with you politically means I'm not allowed to speak? I can't exercise my First Amendment rights when it means you're gonna get offended? You typical liberal snowflake hypocrite.
Okay, that's it. That's it. Come here, you.
Can someone escort these two out, please?
Yes, get them out of here.
Come on, you two. Break it up. Break it up.
You stay the hell off our property, Jackson, and you shut up about our paper.
Only when you stop publishing lies to advance your agenda.
I swear to God, I'll kill you one of these days.
Get them out of here.
Come along, you two. A night at the precinct will calm you down.
This
I
isn't
demand
fair.
my right to speak.
I'm not the criminal here.
I'm gonna get
Arrest
myself
him.
a cheap lawyer.
He's the
You
vandal.
haven't heard
I'm
the last
victim.
of Ben Jackson.
Next, please.
Hello, my name is Gregory Perkins, and I'm an alcoholic.
Sir.
Don't you interrupt me.
Sir, listen to me. Sir, this is not an AA meeting. That's tomorrow. Right now, we're having a city council meeting.
Really? It's not what this is. Is it really? Or are you all just afraid to admit that you have a problem?
Oh, they have a problem, all right. They're puppets of the Clintons and the biased liberal media.
Shut up! Shut up, you ignorant nutbag! I will set you and all of your loved ones on fire!
Get those two out of here now!
And would someone kindly escort Mr. Perkins out of here and get some coffee in his system or something?
I'm so sorry about this, everyone. I'm his daughter-in-law. I'll take care of him. Come on, Greg. Let's go home.
Thank you very much, miss. Is that the last of them now?
I do believe so.
Good! Meeting adjourned.
I waited so long for something.
Want to go to LSV and drink until we can't remember what city this is anymore?
Oh, hell yes.
Come on, let's go.
Really phenomenal.
We will now pause for station identification, followed by a brief message from one of our sponsors.
You're listening to WJMU 89.5 The Quad.
I see you looking my way. Baby, baby, can't you hear my heartbeat?
God, I hate this new diet my wife's put me on. The worst part is I can't have butter with my toast in the morning like I've done all my life. I have to have this crap. This Parkway margarine.
Butter.
What the... Did that tub of margarine just talk?
Butter.
It can't be. I must be hallucinating. There's no way a tub of margarine can talk.
Butter.
Margarine.
Butter.
Margarine.
Butter.
Margarine.
Butter.
Look, pal, as much as I wish you were butter, you're not. You're just a dumb old tub of margarine.
Butter.
Margarine.
Butter.
Margarine.
Butter.
Margarine.
Butter.
That's it. That's it. I've had it with you. Where's my gun? Oh, I'll fix you. I'll fix you real good, Parkway margarine.
Butter.
Margarine. You are margarine.
Butter.
Ah! George! What the hell are you doing? Why did you just shoot that tub of Parkway margarine?
Butter.
Die, you bastard!
I can't take this anymore. I'm packing my bags and I'm moving back in with my mother.
Mabel, come back. The margarine's dead now. You don't have to do this.
I can't live with you, George. I don't even know who you are anymore.
Mabel, come back. This is all your fault, you stupid tub of butter.
Parkway.
You!
Parkway margarine. The taste says alimony.
It's time now for Live Studio Audience. Live Studio Audience is filmed in front of a live studio audience.
I'm excited to see this new show, Carrie.
Me too. I'm not entirely sure what it's all about. I mean, a show called Live Studio Audience. What do you think it's about?
I don't know. Maybe it's about a couple of people who sit in the studio audience of a bunch of TV shows.
Well, that sounds boring. What was that?
Carrie? You might want to look out there.
Oh my god! It's a studio audience. Like, another studio audience. I guess you were right.
Is it too late to get a refund on our tickets?
Let's just sit down.
Okay.
This isn't right.
Yeah, why are we watching a studio audience?
I think they're watching us.
Why?
I don't know, but it's weirding me out.
Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Pardon me.
What was that all about?
I don't know. Maybe he's like a popular recurring character?
Maybe he's the main character.
We'd better shut up then. He might say something funny.
He's not saying anything.
Don't worry. He might say something later. Maybe he's just thinking.
No one is talking here except you and me. What sort of place is this?
Calm down, Carrie. This is a television studio. They film television shows here. Nothing bad is going to happen to us.
There's no sets, Julia. No sets. There is no show. Maybe they gathered us all here to kill us.
Pull yourself together, woman.
Ow! You hit me.
I'm sorry.
Why the hell would you do that?
You were getting hysterical.
I'm not hysterical. I'm scared.
Excuse me, ladies, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you two to leave.
What? Why?
You're disturbing the other members of the audience. Now come along.
Well, okay. Come on, Carrie.
Okay.
Hey, look! It's starting!
It's time now for Live Studio Audience. Live Studio Audience is filmed in front of a live studio audience.
I'm excited to see this new show, Chrissy.
Me too. I'm not exactly sure what it's all about. I mean, a show called Live Studio Audience? What do you think it's about?
I don't know. Maybe it's about a couple of people who sit in the studio audiences of a bunch of TV shows.
Well, that sounds boring. What was that?
Chrissy, you might want to look out there.
Oh my God.
If you wish to complain about the lack of a proper ending to this sketch, here's the address to write to.
1379 South Evergreen Terrace, Left Noob, Saskatchewan, 60694.
Here's that address again.
2525 Northeast Huguenot-Walloon Drive, Bald Knob, Arkansas, 41144.
Thank you for your patronage.
Hello, Decatur. You're listening to The Drive here on WJMU. I'm Carrie Gibson, and I'm here right now with two members of a band that's been rocking the campus figuratively and literally. Jimmy Pierce and Brandon Williams of St. Alfonso's Pancake Breakfast. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you for having us.
Now, you've been performing together for about 2 years now, right?
That's right, since second semester of our freshman year.
We kind of just started jamming one day at a party, and then we were like, hey, we should start a band. So I got in contact with a friend of mine who played drums, and Brandon called up his brother who played keys, and here we are.
Cool. Now, you have a song you do a lot at your concerts, A Picnic on Jupiter.
Uh-huh.
I was wondering, does your head hurt whenever you think about space?
What?
Does your head hurt when you think about space?
No.
Mine does. I mean, like, it's so big and huge, and there's so much stuff to know, and we can never know everything about it.
That's fascinating and all,
Do you
but...
think we'll ever be visited by aliens?
What?
Do you think intelligent life forms from another part of the galaxy, or even another part of the universe, will ever come visit Earth?
I don't know. Not really.
If they do, I hope they're nice.
Look, can we just talk about our music?
Yeah, we came down here to promote
Do you
our...
think we'll ever find a vaccine for cancer?
What?
I was watching this episode of The Twilight Zone the other night, where this alien came to Earth disguised as a human. But he got found out and they shot him. And it turned out he was trying to give humanity the formula for a vaccine against all forms of cancer.
You know what? Screw this. You're nuts, lady.
Yeah, you're completely Fruit Loops.
I don't think I've sat through a worse interview in all my life. We're out of here.
Was it something I said?
We will now pause for station identification, followed by one final message from one of our sponsors.
You're listening to WJMU 89.5, The Quad.
As a man, you know what it's like to break your back on a daily basis.
Ah, my back!
Gil, what's wrong?
I tried to move the couch, but my back gave out.
But it's a wicker couch.
I don't care. Call an ambulance.
Like I said, You work hard, busting your buns on a daily basis.
Honey, was that you?
Was what me?
Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
My gluteus maximus seems to have erupted suddenly.
I told you one day that would happen if you didn't get off your butt for once in your life.
Oh, for the love of corn, look. All I'm trying to do is sell some beer here, and what do I get? Exploding butts!
Jeez, buddy, don't lose your head over this.
Bobby, what happened?
The announcer's head exploded.
Probably because he was lazy like you are. Just sat in a booth all day in front of a microphone, reading lines off of a piece of paper.
Quit nagging me, Harriet.
What was he selling anyway?
I don't know. Some kind of beer?
Some kind of beer. It's beer.
And we're back. Now, I'm sure that some of you who've been listening for a while have noticed the absence of a certain eccentric storyteller this past season. Well, at the end of Season 3, he had politely asked for some time off from the show, and we naturally obliged. After all, if it weren't for him, we wouldn't have made it past our first episode. Anyway, tonight, he's agreed to come back, and he has a brand new tale to tell us. So, here now, for the first time in a long time, and for the final time on OST, is Farnsworth's Fables, written and narrated by Reginald Q. Farnsworth.
Thank you, Frank. I must say it's good to be back, mainly because societal convention demands it, but also because it's actually sort of is. All kidding aside, I'm glad to be back, and I'm incredibly excited about what I've got for you all. Tonight, I bring you an adaptation of the classic folk story, Stone Soup. Our story begins, as many of my stories do, in a small village in a far-off distant land. Now, the people of this village were isolationists.
That's right. We stay out of other people's business, and they stay out of ours. Unless we can make a profit, of course.
That was their mayor. Charming fellow. He's not a character in this story, though.
Aww.
Anyway, one day, 3 young traveling actors arrived in the village.
There! I think we lost them. Sheesh, those guys were determined.
Rosalie, next time we go stop somewhere to eat, and the waitress asks if you enjoyed your meal, do us all a huge favor and keep your big trap shut.
I don't see what the big deal was, Priscilla. All I said to her was that piece of halibut was good enough for Jehovah.
It probably didn't help when the manager arrived and I complimented her on her huge tracts of land.
Look, let's just figure out where we are. Who's got the map?
It's in my bag. Hang on, let me just... Oh, I think I left my bag in that last village.
Along with all our money and all our food, you idiot!
They had pitchforks and I was scared.
Hey, we still have all our pots and pans.
A lot of good that does us. Well, let's try to figure out where we are.
Let's go ask that person over there.
Excuse me, sir. Where are we?
If you don't know where you are, then you don't belong here.
Well, that was rude. Hey, Miss, can you tell us where we are?
Why should I? What have you ever done for me?
We've never met till now.
And I hope we never meet again.
Up yours, you rat bag!
Whoa, we do not need to be run out of 2 villages in one day. We've just got to find someone who's willing to be civil and kind and will tell us where we are. But we've got to keep our cool.
Hey, you! Go back where you came from!
How would you like me to rip your throat out with a rusty spoon?
Whoa, calm down, Priscilla. That's what got us kicked out of Hamlin.
Sorry, I'm just a little grumpy because I'm hungry, and we have no food!
Well, here comes someone with some groceries. Maybe he'll help us out.
I highly doubt it.
I think it's worth a shot. Excuse me, sir. We lost all our money and food, and we're kind of hungry right now.
Then go eat rocks! Don't bother me with your troubles. I got my own life.
See? No one in this town is going to help us.
Not necessarily. That guy just gave me an idea. Ivy, you build a fire. Priscilla, the 2 of us are going to go find a stream and get some water. Tonight, we dine like kings.
Can you specify which kings?
Just go build the fire, Ivy.
And so they did just as they had discussed. In no time, they had a large pot of boiling water.
All right, the water's boiling. There's just one more ingredient we need.
One more ingredient? Rosalie, we have nothing.
Not quite nothing. I happened to pick up a little something while we were by the stream.
What was it? A rabbit? A fish?
Even better.
What'd you find?
A big old rock.
What
What are you doing? Just follow my lead. Ivy, hand me the ladle.
Here you go.
Thank you.
You're nuts, you know that? I don't know what you're doing, but you're nuts.
Magnificent! The best soup I've ever tasted. Try it, Ivy.
Okay. Hey, that's actually pretty good. Priscilla, you should try some.
Is it really that good?
No, we're just pretending. It's all part of my plan.
Yeah, well, count me out. There's no way this stupid plan of yours is—
Excuse me, but I couldn't help but overhear your slightly overdone reactions. What is it you're making?
I call it stone soup, and I'm making enough for everybody in the village.
Are you now? Is it any good?
As it is, it's very good, but it can be better. I think some potatoes might help. Only trouble is we haven't got any.
I've got some potatoes at home. Let me go get them.
And so, that one villager went back to her house and came back with a bag full of potatoes. She and the 3 actresses chopped and peeled them and added them to the soup. After a while, 2 more villagers came by.
Hey, honey, look over there. Let's go check out what they're doing.
Okay, but let's not take too long. We don't want any of our groceries to spoil.
Excuse me, but what is it you're making here?
It's stone soup.
We're making it for everybody.
Yes, but it's not quite done. We've added some potatoes to it, but I think it needs something a little more. Maybe some carrots or some meat?
Hey, we've got some carrots. We could give you some of ours.
Yeah, I mean, if you're making it for everyone, we might as well help you make it good.
Oh, thank you so very much.
Hey, what's going on over here?
We're making stone soup with potatoes and carrots for the whole village.
Have you added onions?
No.
What's up with that onions? Hang on. I've got some in my house. Let me go get them.
Thank you very much, miss. Now we just need meat.
Somebody say they need meat? I'm the village butcher. I have all the meat.
We're making stone soup for the whole town. We just need a little meat to make it really, really good.
You got cash?
I'm afraid not.
Then find someone else to mooch off of.
Here's some meat for you ladies.
Melanie, what the hell are you doing?
Free advertising. If this cockamamie concoction ends up being good, you can claim it was all because of your meat.
Makes sense to me. Toss it in.
And so the villagers each added something new to the soup, and with each taste test it got better and better. Soon it was ready for the whole town to enjoy. As they ate, the villagers had an epiphany.
Hey, I just had an epiphany.
Tell us about it.
Yeah.
So, this delicious bowl of soup wouldn't have been possible if we hadn't put aside our own selfish desires and helped out these 3 strange broads we've never met before.
Just what are you getting at?
I'm saying, maybe it's time to eschew our isolationist ways and be more willing to help out those in need.
Maybe we should.
It'd do wonders for tourism.
Sounds nice, honey. But there's just a couple things wrong with that theory. One, we only helped those chicks because they said they were making the soup for the whole village and we wanted free food.
Yeah, that's
Pretty
true.
much.
I didn't even add anything, actually. I just snuck on over here with a bowl and a spork.
And second, you just said all that in your Tyrone voice.
Hey, you're not supposed to break the 4th wall like that. Mom! Mom, Anais broke the 4th wall!
Shut up! I'm watching my stories.
Okay.
Hey, I just had an epiphany of my own.
Well, what's your epiphany about?
This sketch has been going on for too long.
Hell, OST has been going on for too long.
Whoa! Too soon, man.
Hey, you were never a cast member on this show.
She's doing it again! Mom!
I said, shut up! Don't make me put a boot in your ass!
Okay.
And so the villagers and the 3 actresses lived happily ever after. I don't remember the specifics, but they did. The end. Well, it's been great, Frank. We simply must do this again sometime. Just not on a weekly basis.
You got it, Bubby.
Well, ta-ta for now.
Angry with the sky, crazy lo-fi, frequencies around, freaky with the sound and funky with the beat, make you swivel in your seat and shiver when it's cold. Times New Roman bold, 12-point font, double space, belt buckled, shoes laced.